Hey guys, bman here. How are you guys doing today? Today we have an awesome one for you guys. I'm going to do an in-depth tutorial for this Tombstone perk. I'm going to be covering the money, I'm going to be covering item duplication and everything that you guys need to know for this. I'm going to go in depth, I'm going to cover from the beginning so that people because I understand that some people are at different stages in this and understanding of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my best to cover everything. So as you guys see here, what we're going to also start out is I'm going to get rid of the zombie and then we're going to start out. So I'll get you guys to get down there and smash that like button for me, as that helps me help you guys. And then let's get straight into it, guys. So as you'll see here, here's my tombstone currently. And as you see, I have 2 money slots, so I can duplicate my money each time, right? I do not have a tombstone perk in my tombstone, and I want to change it, right? So what we're going to do for this is I am going to reset my tombstone to be how I want it with all the items I want it in it, and it's going to have no money slots, okay? Then what's that going to do is that's going to set it up to be able to duplicate items and stuff every game. We'll show you guys how to do that, and then after that we will show you guys how to open up money slots in your tombstone so that you can actually duplicate money. You can then build up your money to max money in your tombstone, and then what you can do is you can keep your tombstone as with all your items however you set it up with heaps of money. Every game you can come in, you can use the money, you can use all the items out of your tombstone to be able to help you in that game, whether it be a crystal or packer punching or ray gun weapon cases or whatever it is. And then you can just close app after that game, you can come back and everything will be back in your tombstone just as it was that last game, guys. So it's simple and it's easy, and with this tutorial, guys, hopefully I should have all of you guys at that point by the end of this video. So this should be a journey, and I'll be taking you guys on a journey today. So we'll go through, we'll reset my whole tombstone. To do that, I need to first go and get a large backpack. Now what I want to do is I want to have my tombstone with tombstone soda can in it every time, so I don't have to keep going and purchasing tombstone. So we're also going to teach you guys how to do that. Okay, now to do that I need to make sure that I have this in my large backpack when I go down. So what we'll do, guys, is I'm going to go and obtain a large backpack and then we'll get on with this tutorial. Okay guys, now we've gone along and we've gotten our large backpack. That's all you'll need to be able to carry on with this. So what we want to do for this is I want my tombstone soda in my final slot, because that's just how I do things. So what we want to do is we want to empty out this. I'm going to grab all the items out of here. We want to set up our tombstone as we want it. So for me, I want my tombstone perk, soda perk at the end, like so. And then we want to make sure we crumble this. So we need to get these out of here. Crumble our tombstone. And now we want to set up our backpack the way we want our tombstone to look, guys. Because whatever items we die in our backpack with on this thing are the items that we'll be able to continually duplicate over by exfilling each game, or we could have these items to use them each game over and over again with money and everything, guys. So you want to set it up the way you want it, like this, and at this point do not leave any slots empty, just do it fill your backpack up completely like you see here. Okay, so we've got a large backpack, I have tombstone at the end, and we have a whole heap of other stuff in there that we're wanting to take and secure our tombstone. With that done, we're going to go down while we have tombstone perk active. Now as you see, we have 600,000. We will not be doubling our money this time. We will only be having 600,000 in our tombstone when we come back. At this point, we're not showing you how to do the money. We will show you that next. So unfortunately I had self-revive there. Doesn't matter though, doesn't affect anything. Whoops. It will though in this case because it cleared a slot. So if you have self-revive in these slots, be aware that it will open up a slot. Just go and replace it with something else. I don't know what happened there. The game just bugged out and didn't give us that. But that's okay. As you'll see, we're now going to go down with a full inventory like so. Okay, now this was a self-revive and it actually got taken out of there and put into here, so we had to go along and make sure that it was not an empty slot. So now our backpack is completely full. We're going to go down. Tombstone is the final slot. Leave match, and then we'll load back into the next one. Okay guys, as you'll see here, we now, as you see there, we didn't double our money this time. This empty slot here was actually the armor plate. We didn't double our money, okay? So this time here was not showing you how to open up the slots. We're going to get to that soon. But what we're going to show you now is that what we've just done is we've set up our tombstone. Hang on guys, let me clear these zombies. Okay guys, so now you've seen that we've just cleared the zombies. We've got this much money, but we didn't double it, okay? Next game, I'm going to teach you guys how to start doubling your money. What we need to do is we need to open up a money slot, okay? For that, excuse me, zombies interrupting me. So, for that, what we want to do at this point is from this point, we have already set up our tombstone to be able to, all these items in here, we can just keep duplicating them. So we can take the items out of here that we want to exfil with, and we can go on exfil. And then this tombstone will still be here next game with all of those items back in it, guys. So I'm going to show you guys that right now. Now, from this point, once you've got a tombstone set up like that, guys, what you can do is you can either... You could come in each game, every game, we've got the money, we've got over 600,000, you'll have max money because you'll get up to that point before you do this. Then you have money, you have all of the ether tools, maybe you've got rare, or the crystals that do level 3 Hacker Punch and turn it to legendary, and you've got maybe a raygun case and stuff like that. Every single game you can come in, you can loot your tombstone up, and you can take all the items out of it. You can use them for that game, or you could go and exfil with those items to duplicate them or whatever, and then when you come back, your tombstone will still be there next game, as long as you always use the close app to exit map method. So what that means is if you're not trying to exfil, the only way that if you want to have your tombstone there, as it was this game with the same items that it had at the start of this game, all you need to do is whenever you're wanting to leave the map, open up and close app. Say quit, close app, okay? Do not go down again with tombstone unless you're trying to do money, which I'm going to teach next, okay? But at this stage, if you're not trying to duplicate up your money, you no longer need to go down with tombstone, okay? Now, we're going to go along. I'm going to show you guys that you can exfil with those items and they'll still be back there next game. And that is how you will be able to duplicate your items up, guys. And then after that, I'm going to come in and I'm going to show you guys how to open up a money slots into your tombstone so you can start duplicating money, okay, and increasing your money account. So we'll go along and we'll exfil. Okay guys, we're going to exfil. Now as you'll see, these are all the items we've just taken out of our tombstone. We're going to exfil with them, and then we're still going to have these items in our tombstone when we come back, guys. And even though we're closing app on exfil, we actually get this Ethereum diagram as a proper exfil. So all we do is when we see the successful exfil scene, it says successful exfil, that's when we close app. Like you see here. Wait. Close app. On the successful exfil screen, okay? And guys, as you see right here, the schematic that we exfilled, we've actually unlocked the raw Ethereum crystal. So that counts too. And it's still going to be in our tombstone when we go back. We've duplicated the Tombstone Soda, the Juggernaut, and the Shatter Blast. And now we'll go back in and we'll get on to teach you how to open up money slots, guys. Okay guys, now you come back to our tombstone, and as you see, it has all of those items in it the same just before we extracted. Now we're going to turn in money slots, okay? So what we want to do for that is we want to drink our tombstone, we want to clear out the tombstone completely, and we want to go down with only the item in a second slot, okay, like so. So we need to clear out everything and go down with only an item in the second slot. Now shout out to Gar YouTube for this one, because that's where I got that bit of information from. So shout out to him, he's done that one. Now With that said, we're now ready to go down just like this. When we come back, we're going to have double money. No longer going to just be 600,000. So I'll see you when we're back in here. Okay guys, now we're back, and as you'll see, we now have double our money, guys. It's as simple as that. So to do it again, all we would need to do is we would want to empty out our tombstone, drink our tombstone perk, and have the item in the second slot only, okay? Now, keep in mind, guys, while you're doing this, you are going to lose some items that you were storing in your tombstone, because obviously it's got to wipe an item to make up a money slot, guys. So if you only want to duplicate your money, like have it duplicating, we've already done it. You only need to do that once. But if you want to keep duplicating up your money even faster, like you see right here, we're going to go down again with it in the same thing. So again, we only have an item in the second slot and the rest is all empty, guys. Okay, now we'll go down. Oh, sorry. Show you guys the money duplicate. We might as well drop some money out, guys. We now should have 2 extra money slots, so we're tripling our money, guys. Now, as you see right here, we now have just doubled our money again. So now we have the maximum amount, well, not quite, just off the maximum amount again, guys. So as you see, we've just doubled our money. We died with like 3,400 and now we've got 6,000, guys. So we doubled it again. So all we need to do that again would be to just drop out these items and go down with this item in the second slot again, guys. So we'll do that again, and then we'll have max money in the next game, and we'll be able to show you guys everything. We'll be back to where we started, and I'll be able to show you guys what to do with that to keep it every game. So let's go down and show you guys back in next game with max money. Now you have money duplicated and everything, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go. If you haven't already, get down there and smash that like button for me, as that helps me help you guys, and of course helps the channel grow. Okay guys, we're back to our tombstone, and as you see here, we now have max money, guys, and it's as simple as that. Now at this point we can do whatever we want, guys, for how we want to do. We could continue duplicating up these items. So what we could do is we could grab these items out of here, we could exfil with them and close that on the exfil. When we come back, these items will still be here. We had duplicated them. Or we could go and grab these items out of here. We could go along and drop them for other players, and then we can just close app. When we load back up, our tombstone will be there with items, guys. We could go along and we could use these items. We can go along and we could do all of our contracts and do our missions and all sorts of stuff using the items. We could then afterwards close app, come back, and our tombstone will still be there with all the stuff in it, guys. And even better, we keep all the progress. So if you were going along and doing missions and contracts and missions and doing your act missions, even if you close app, the progress you've made is not lost, guys. So that is why it's so awesome, okay? So you can just use this over and over. Now, every single game from this point, we will have max money, guys. It's simple as, and it's easy as, and it's absolutely broken, guys. So, I'm going to show you guys. Drop out all our money. We'll drop this. Drop this, drop this. Drop all our money for these players. We'll close app. We'll come back in. And it will still have everything there, guys. It's simple, it's broken, and it's awesome. With that said, guys, get down there. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not already. Leave me an awesome comment. And guys, please share this with all your friends. These type of videos take a lot to produce, and well, there's a lot of time and effort that goes into these videos. So with that said, help me out and help me help you guys. Smash that like button, share this video with all your friends, and of course make sure you keep being awesome. As you guys see here, we can just drop money for people or whatever's in our tombstone, and the next game we'll just have it. It's absolutely broken. And with this said, guys, at this point we're where we were when we started the video. We're at the point where we had money, unlimited money and everything. So I've gone along, I've taught you guys how to be able to duplicate items up. I've taught you guys how to set up your tomb stash to be able to have money in it, so you can do this, and then, well, you can go around and you can just be Santa Claus, helping other people out, and they'll be sucking up the money like this. Now, when you're ready, now from this point, once you've got your tombstone fully set up, do not drink Tombstone Perk again, because then if you actually go down with Tombstone Perk with different items in here, you're just going to mess up your tombstone, okay? So for that reason, I would say just don't drink Tombstone Perk again. If you are doing stuff and after you've used your tombstone, if you're out in the field doing something and you get downed, don't worry, just quit app. So I'll show you guys that here. I will go down, let the zombies down me. Oh, well, whatever. But I don't even need to. For some reason, they're ignoring me. But, yeah. We can go down without Tombstone Perk as well. And as long as before we leave game, so don't say leave match. Just say, if anything happens, all you do is quit out. When we come back in, everything's going to still be in our tombstone, guys. It's as simple as that, guys. And, guys, well, as you see, we've just come back. After dropping all that stuff for all those items and everything, as you see, we still have max money and everything is there, guys. It's absolutely broken. So with that said, guys, we're now back at the same point we were when we started this video, guys. So again, if you wanted to, after you have all your max money and set up, you can go along, you can get yourself a large backpack, and you can rinse and repeat from the start of this video to do that again, to be able to set you up to be able to have your Tombstone stash set up exactly however you want it, guys. But with that said, I hope this video helped you all out, and you're now out there and you understand how to maximize your money, be able to get max money in the game, duplicate all the items up and everything, and hopefully this makes Tombstone no longer a headache for you. With that said, thank you guys for watching my videos. I appreciate you guys a lot, and of course, catch you guys in the next one. bman out. Make sure you smash that like button on your way out for me.